Bienvenidos a mi casa.
Did you know that Robert Downey Jr. has a windmill in his mansion? Or that Johnny Depp bought an entire French village and uses it as a party place? Today you'll discover the stories behind the most incredible mansions of the rich and famous. Let's watch it. It's fascinating. Alicia Keys. There are certain mansions that can be almost as famous as the people living in them. And this is one of those cases. It's the famous mansion known as the Razor House. Located in La Jolla, San Diego, this mansion is a landmark in architecture as it was designed by renowned architect Wallace E. Cunningham in an incredibly luxurious futuristic style with some of the most stunning views of the Pacific Ocean. The mansion is built almost entirely of glass, steel, and concrete, giving it a minimalist and ultra-modern appearance. Most of the windows have direct ocean views. It boasts approximately 11,000 square feet of living space, including 6 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. Among the many amenities this incredible house has are a state-of-the-art cinema, a game room, and a fully equipped gym. The exterior of the Razor House is also quite striking and iconic, with multiple terraces, an infinity pool, and a spa, all with uninterrupted ocean views. In 2019, the house was purchased by the famous singer Alicia Keys and her husband, producer Swizz Beatz, for a reported price of $20.8 million. Sofia Vergara. It's always nice to see other Latin Americans succeeding in life, and this is perhaps one of the most picturesque examples of that. We're talking about the majestic mansion of the well-known Colombian actress Sofia Vergara. The mansion is located in Beverly Hills, perhaps one of the most exclusive areas of Los Angeles. Vergara and her now ex-husband, actor Joe Manganiello, acquired this property in 2020 for approximately $26 million. Unlike other celebrities who tend to have multiple houses and mansions, Sofia prefers to have a single home rather than several mansions. Moreover, the famous actress is quite proud of how she has turned it into a unique place for herself and her family. The mansion is equipped with a range of entertainment amenities, including a home theater, a wine cellar, a game room, a fully equipped gym, an executive-style office, and it also has a place where Sofia keeps her expensive and extensive porcelain collection. The exterior of the property is as impressive as the interior. The landscaped gardens, designed to maximize the natural beauty of the surroundings, include several terraces, an infinity pool, a spa, and an outdoor kitchen with a barbecue area. Michael Jordan. Back in the 90s, the most famous person of all was, by far, Michael Jordan, becoming the most famous basketball player who ever lived. And of course, with all that fame, the man created one of the biggest and most spectacularly customized mansions of all. Known simply as 2700 Point Lane, the mansion is located in Highland Park, Illinois. It boasts approximately 50,200 square feet of living space, spread across several wings and levels, although keep in mind that part of that space is dedicated to basketball courts. The entrance is iconic, with an iron gate bearing Jordan's famous number 23. The interiors are decorated with high-end furniture and custom details featuring the image of the legendary athlete. The house includes 9 bedrooms, 19 bathrooms, a gourmet kitchen, formal and informal dining rooms, and several living and entertainment rooms. Of course, the mansion has a regulation-size basketball court with spectator seating and its own sound system. Additionally, the property includes a state-of-the-art gym and a weight room. Now, here's something interesting about this mansion. Since 2012, Jordan has been trying to sell it for $29 million, but no one has bought it. The mansion is so customized that it doesn't appeal to buyers at all, because if you have $29 million, you might as well buy your own mansion rather than someone else's, no matter how famous they are. The difficulty in selling it has been so great that the property has experienced several price reductions, yet no buyer has shown interest. I guess those are the problems of being too successful. Jeff Bezos. If you've ever bought something on Amazon, then you've indirectly contributed to the purchase of this enormous palace, the latest home of Jeff Bezos, one of the richest and most powerful men in the world. It's his mansion in Beverly Hills, which comes with an incredible price tag of $165 million. The property spans 12,634 square feet, with enormous gardens and even a 9-hole golf course. Moreover, the billionaire bought the surrounding properties solely to have more privacy. Originally, this palace was built in the 1930s for one of the co-founders of Warner Brothers. It has 8 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms, a bar, and a dining room equipped for 40 people. The facade of the house is designed to somewhat resemble the White House. Meanwhile, many of us struggle to buy a 35 square meter apartment in a dubious location. Bill Gates. Bill Gates changed the world forever by popularizing computing and extending it to ordinary people. That's right. You're watching this video right now thanks to his inventions, so he has reasons to be one of the richest men in history. And of course, you might wonder, what kind of house could such an influential man have? Well, let me introduce you to the Xanadu 2.0 mansion. Located in Medina, Washington, this house is perhaps one of the most technologically advanced mansions on this list. It is situated on a 66,000 square foot plot on a hillside overlooking Lake Washington. Its construction began in 1988 and was completed in 1995 at an approximate cost of $63 million. The house is equipped with a state-of-the-art system that allows residents to control lighting, temperature, music, and other systems through sensors and mobile devices. Each room can automatically adjust these settings according to the occupant's personal preferences. One of the mansion's jewels is the enormous library, which contains an extensive collection of rare and valuable books. Notably, it includes the Codex Leicester, a manuscript by Leonardo da Vinci that Gates acquired for over $30 million. The library also features high ceilings, a fireplace, and a dome with an inscription of a quote from The Great Gatsby. The mansion boasts an indoor pool with an underwater music system, a high-tech gym, a trampoline room, and a movie theater with a capacity for 20 people. There is also a reception hall with a capacity for 200 guests. Despite its size, Xanadu 2.0 has been designed to be energy efficient. The house uses geothermal heating and cooling systems and solar panels to reduce its carbon footprint. Additionally, the landscaping design includes native trees and plants to minimize the need for irrigation and maintenance. Richard Branson. Why stop at a mansion when you can buy your own island and use it as your main residence? This is what the eccentric billionaire Richard Branson thought when he bought an entire island in the Caribbean to become his base of operations and personal retreat. The island in question is Necker Island, located in the Caribbean near the British Virgin Islands, approximately 1,770 kilometers southeast of Miami, Florida. Branson acquired the island in 1978 when he was only 28 years old for around $180,000. Since then, he has invested millions in transforming it into a world-class luxury resort. The island, which spans about 74 acres, has hosted numerous celebrities, exclusive events, and high-profile meetings. For Richard, Necker Island is not just an investment or a luxury resort, but a personal refuge and a home. Branson and his family spend a significant amount of time on the island, enjoying its natural beauty. It also serves as the headquarters of the Virgin Unite Foundation, the charitable arm of the Virgin Group, which works on various humanitarian and environmental initiatives. Tell us in the comments, what would you do if you had an island all to yourself? Oprah. This is one of the largest and most dazzling mansions ever built. Promised Land, the palace of Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful and richest women in the world. Located in Montecito, one of the most exclusive communities in Santa Barbara, California, Promised Land offers views of both the sea and the mountains. All the rooms are designed to have a great view of one of the two panoramas. The estate spans approximately 70 acres, and the building itself is 464 square meters. Besides the main house, the property features several additional structures, including guest houses, a tea pavilion, and a pool house. You heard that right, a pool house. Oprah is so incredibly wealthy that she doesn't have a pool in her house, but a house for her pool. The interiors of the mansion are decorated with a combination of classical elegance and modern comfort in the neoclassical style. The spaces are spacious and bright, with large windows offering spectacular views and allowing abundant natural light to enter. It was acquired for approximately $50 million. Since then, Oprah has made numerous renovations and improvements to personalize and update the property. John Travolta. Did you know that John Travolta, in addition to being an actor, singer, and film producer, is also a certified pilot? Yes, and if that wasn't clear enough, take a look at his mansion, which has its own airport. It is known as Jumbo Lair, located in Ocala, Florida. As you can see, everything in this mansion is designed to accommodate a fully functional runway right in front. If he so desires, Travolta can land a plane and walk straight to his front door. The runway is long and robust enough to accommodate large planes, including Travolta's own Boeing 707. It also has 2 hangars, allowing the actor to keep his planes in perfect condition and ready to fly at any time. Besides the mini airport, the mansion is equipped with numerous amenities, including an outdoor pool, a private cinema, a gym, and outdoor entertainment areas. Robert Downey Jr. Usually, when you think of Robert Downey Jr., you think of his most famous character, Iron Man. And with that mental image, you might believe his home would be some kind of gigantic, high-tech penthouse, but the reality is quite different. The Downey family's home has a much cozier and more eccentric feel. His house is located in East Hampton and was built around a historic 19th century windmill that was renovated and converted into a mansion. The Downeys have preserved many of the original elements of the windmill, so as part of the design of their home, you can see exposed wooden beams, stone walls, and other original architectural details. The property features expansive gardens, a pool, and several outdoor recreation areas. And as you can see, the interior is full of rooms with comfortable sofas to relax on, and in fact, it is not so different from an ordinary living room in a house. Of course, being such a wealthy and famous family, the Downeys have more than one house, but this one particularly serves not only as a weekend retreat for them, but also as a creative space where they can express their love for art and design. Imagine that, an entire house just for weekend use. Will Smith. When you're as famous and wealthy as Will Smith, you can afford to buy not just a mansion, but a mansion on wheels. Known as the Heat, this astonishing motorhome has 2 floors and 1,200 square feet. The vehicle was designed to offer all the comforts of a luxury residence while on the move. It has an estimated cost of around $2.5 million and has been used by Will Smith during the filming of several of his movies, as well as for his personal comfort during the long trips that his career often requires. The motorhome features several compartments that expand to offer more space, including a living room, an office, and several rest areas. The interiors are equipped with high-end furniture, modern appliances, and state-of-the-art technology systems, including a high-end entertainment system with multiple television screens, a surround sound system, and high-speed internet connectivity. Additionally, it has an automation system that allows the control of lights, temperature, and electronic devices through a central panel. Wow. I'm not sure how to feel about the fact that a motorhome is bigger than all the houses I've ever been in. Penn Gillette. How much money do you think one of the most famous magicians in the world can make? Well, you'd be surprised because it's enough to create and maintain a mega mansion in the middle of the Mojave Desert. We're talking about the strange mansion known as the Slammer, owned by the famous American magician Penn Gillette. The property initially cost only $184,000, but the magician invested millions to adapt it to his eccentric tastes. Initially, the project was a strange prison-themed mansion, but little by little it became more colorful until it turned into a complex with 7 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and 2 guest bathrooms. And yes, those garish, mismatched colors were created on purpose by the magician. And in case you're wondering, the interior has even more extravagant colors and decorations. According to Penn Gillette himself, the Slammer is the kind of house that would be created if you gave a 12-year-old a lot of money and access to renowned architects. The mansion is divided into 3 distinct sections: the family section containing the kitchen and the rooms of his wife and children, the work section with a completely pink office, and the entertainment section, which has 2 floors and a home theater with 14 seats. There is even a recording studio where Penn records his podcast. In the end, Penn Gillette sold the property because, while it was a lot of fun, it was in the middle of the desert, and it was difficult for him to be going back and forth all the time. The mansion sold for $3 million. Johnny Depp. When you're a millionaire, you can buy huge mansions. And then there's Johnny Depp, who can buy an entire French village. Yes, you heard that right. The famous actor bought an entire village in the French Riviera to make his own retreat. The villa is located in the picturesque village of Plan de la Tour, near Saint-Tropez on the French Riviera coast. Depp acquired this property in 2001 and spent years renovating it, transforming it into a dream residence without changing the rustic charm of the place. The property spans approximately 37 acres and comprises several structures, including a main house, guest houses, a chapel, a private restaurant, and a series of cottages. George Lucas. When you're the creator of one of the most important and beloved franchises of all time, you can afford to have a mega mansion like this, Skywalker Ranch. Lucas bought the land where his mansion would be located in 1978, a year after the release of the first Star Wars movie. At that time, his fame and fortune had only just begun, but since then, the ranch has only grown and today covers 4,700 acres, which, to give you an idea, is larger than Los Angeles International Airport. The filmmaker's mansion, as well as several studios and offices, occupy a relatively small part of the ranch, with only 29,500 square feet being urbanized. The rest consists of vineyards, animal spaces, and gardens. There are future plans to create several studios for filming, but their creation has been delayed due to concerns that it might harm the area's ecology. Chloe Bailey. Not all celebrities live in houses. Some, like us, opt to live in apartments for practicality, especially those closer to the cities. However, the apartments of the rich and famous are very different from ours. Take, for example, the palace of singer-songwriter and actress Chloe Bailey. Her home is located in an exclusive area of Los Angeles, in the hills, giving her a panoramic view of the city. This also allows her to be close to recording studios and film sets. The singer has a home recording studio that, while not very large, is completely functional. As for decor, the singer has chosen stills from her music videos and even an oil painting of her and her sister on stage. The apartment is quite large, a titan in terms of apartments, with about 1,600 square feet of space. But it's manageable enough to not be overwhelming. It's nice to know that at least a couple of celebrities have homes with a decent size after all. Who needs all that space? Mohammed bin Salman. In the past, the palaces of the French monarchy were some of the most elegant ever created, and following that tradition, some architects have tried to recreate these palaces for the modern world, such as this beauty here, Chateau Louis XIV. Located in Louveciennes, about 20 kilometers west of Paris, despite its appearance as an ancient castle, it was recently built by Saudi real estate developer Ahmad Khashoggi, with the intention of recreating the opulence and style of Louis XIV's reign. The interiors are decorated with marble, hand-painted frescoes, gilded moldings, and custom furniture. The property has 10 suites, numerous reception rooms, and formal dining rooms, all equipped with luxurious details and carefully selected works of art. Although the castle emulates the grandeur of past eras, it is equipped with cutting-edge technology. It includes advanced systems that control lighting, security, temperature, and entertainment through mobile devices. It also features a wide range of luxury amenities, including an indoor and an outdoor pool, a private cinema, a wine cellar with a capacity for 3,000 bottles, a ballroom, and an underground aquarium. In 2015, the chateau was acquired by an anonymous buyer for the astonishing sum of 275 million euros, making it the most expensive house sold in the world at that time. It was later revealed that the buyer was the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman. Aaron Spelling. Why would anyone want a house bigger than the Taj Mahal or the White House? Well, we may never know the answer to that question, but what we do know is that such a house does exist. It is the mansion known simply as The Manor, located in Holmby Hills, Los Angeles, and it's one of the largest and most luxurious in the United States. Its construction was commissioned in 1988 by television producer Aaron Spelling and his wife, Candy Spelling. It is situated on approximately 4.7 acres in one of the most exclusive and expensive areas of Los Angeles. It has approximately 123 rooms, including 14 bedrooms and 27 bathrooms. The interiors are decorated with exquisite details, such as high ceilings, marble floors, and gilded moldings. It has a private cinema, a bowling alley, an ice rink, an indoor and outdoor pool, a fully equipped gym, and a wine cellar. Additionally, the property boasts a hair salon, a massage room, and a flower shop. After Aaron Spelling's death in 2006, his widow Candy Spelling put the mansion up for sale in 2009. In 2011, the property was bought by British heiress Petra Ecclestone for $85 million. Ecclestone then made renovations and redecorations before putting it back on the market. In 2019, the mansion was sold for a record $119.75 million. Mukesh Ambani. There are few properties that surpass $1 billion, and this is one of them. A true modern-age palace filled with luxury, and above all, a lot of controversy. It is the mega building known as Antilia, located in Mumbai, India. Built by Mukesh Ambani, the chairman of Reliance Industries and one of the richest men in the world, he is something like the Tony Stark of India. The mansion has 27 floors, but due to its high ceilings, its height is equivalent to a 60-floor building. The structure is designed to withstand earthquakes up to 8 on the Richter scale. Each floor has a different theme and is uniquely decorated. From hanging gardens to floors with minimalist decor, each level of Antilia is a visual experience, though few have managed to enter. There are 6 floors dedicated to garages that can accommodate up to 168 cars. It also has its own gas station. The main lobby has 9 elevators, each designed for different parts of the house. The mansion has everything: a spa, gym, indoor pool, jacuzzi, and yoga and dance studios. A cinema with a capacity for 50 people. It is even rumored that there is a room specifically designed for snowflakes to fall constantly. However, the construction of Antilia has generated much criticism as it was built right in front of some of the poorest areas of Mumbai, which some people consider in very bad taste and a direct insult to the less fortunate. Diplo. Have you ever wondered what the mansion of one of the world's most famous DJs looks like? Well, wonder no more, because what we're seeing here is none other than the home of Diplo, one of the biggest names in electronic music. It is the impressive mansion known as Pompeia in Portland, Jamaica, in the northwest part of the island. It is specially designed to take advantage of the beautiful views of the wild mountains of the island, which are full of jungle. To do this, the mansion is full of terraces, pavilions, and bridges, essentially a large balcony with many subdivisions. The house has a curious brutalist style where the concrete is left as it is, without any finish beyond the texture and color of common concrete. And look, the land around the building is used to grow all kinds of foods like bananas, pineapples, and sweet potatoes. There is even a stable with horses. According to Diplo himself, he made sure to make his house as simple and natural as possible to get a break from the type of environments that electronic music takes him to. And for this reason, almost all the spaces in the house are completely open. Of course, since this is the mansion of a DJ, there is also a fully equipped music studio, with a living room included, where he usually works and collaborates with other musicians. Gillian. With all the huge and crazy mansions we've seen, it's good to know that some celebrities opt for homes more similar to ours, like Gillian and her cozy house in Los Angeles. The house dates back to the 1930s, and as you can see, the entire decor is more or less from that era with elegant wooden details and classic wallpaper. According to Karen, her house looks a lot like her grandparents in Scotland. And truthfully, it resembles the homes of many of our grandparents. In her office, she keeps many gifts from her fans and mementos she has accumulated from all her movies. It's good to know that at least some celebrities retain a bit of modesty and humility when choosing a home. George Clooney. Sometimes actors fall in love with the locations where they shoot their movies and end up buying houses nearby. That's what happened to George Clooney. As part of one of the Ocean's 11 movies, Clooney had to travel to the lakeside village of Laglio and fell in love with the landscapes where you can see Lake Como and the Alps. He bought the property in 2002, and today it is known as Villa Oleandra. It was built in the 18th century and has preserved much of its original architecture, being a classic example of Italian architecture with stucco facades, red tile roofs, and elegant stone details. The property consists of several buildings, including the main house, a guest house, and various outbuildings. The interior of Villa Oleandra combines historical elements with modern comforts, creating a timeless luxury ambiance. The living room is spacious and bright, decorated with period furniture and artwork. The high ceilings and large windows allow natural light to flood in, enhancing the sense of space. The use of warm colors and noble materials such as wood and marble provide a sense of comfort and elegance. The property features gardens and marble statues, a swimming pool, and even a private tennis court, as well as several balconies with direct views of the lake. Additionally, the property has a private dock where small boats can moor. These mansions are incredible, but not more than you, our viewer. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And here are 2 other videos that are simply fascinating.